Hey guys, welcome back to another of our exciting videos. Today we'll be taking a tour through some of the weirdest skyscrapers currently standing on Earth. Most of them have been made weird by either nature or technology. Before we begin, thank you for catching one of our amazing videos once more. To enjoy more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button to be the first to see our videos. In today's video, we'll be looking at some of the weirdest and most controversial skyscrapers. While some have been built with ugly materials like plywood or corrugated iron, many are breathtaking feats of modern architecture made from improbable materials like titanium, fiberglass, and wood. Let's kick it. Number 10, VANKE 3D City, Shenzhen, China. They say VANKE 3D City, Shenzhen, China is the product of a whole bunch of imagination and unexpected inspiration. I think it's just unfinished construction. This skyscraper is a perfect addition to any trip to Asia. The basic model is an 80-story skyscraper that dominates the skyline of the southern Chinese city of Shenzhen. VANKE 3D City is a 3D model of the city of Shenzhen, China. The project is made using both computer numerical control and laser cutting techniques. The result is an innovative building that is both fun to explore and something to show off to visitors in a weird way. From stacked floors to hand-carved beams, exotic woods, and staggering light shows, the project is gorgeous, strange, and almost haunting in its perfection. VANKE 3D City is truly a sight to see and is sure to leave you breathless. Number 9. The Tulip, London, UK. If you are searching for a great example of modern architecture and art, then head to London, UK and marvel at the Tulip Tower. It's one of the weirdest skyscrapers you've ever seen. The Tulip is an 8-story building that is located in the heart of London. It is a skyscraper with 4 leaves that open up like lily petals. The petals are cut out from glass, steel, and aluminum metal plates. The tallest point of the building is a really high observation deck that provides 360-degree views from every level above. The biggest and best of their kind, the Tulip Building in London, is more than just a home to some of the most fashionable people on the planet. It is also a symbol of England's status as a global financial hub, a reflection of their strong economic recovery and the strength of their banking system. Just underneath its glamorous facade is a hidden story. Number 8. LAKHTA Center, St. Petersburg, Russia. LAKHTA Center, St. Petersburg is one of the weirdest skyscrapers I've ever seen. It was designed by Tony Kettle and built in 2012. This building's name came to be found in the Guinness Book of World Records for registering the largest continuous concrete pour at 19,624 cubic meters of concrete. The previous record was registered at Wilshire Grand Tower. The soaring glass and steel structure is a principal feature on the Russian State Showcase Calendar 2014 to 2015, chosen by the guests of honor for their outstanding achievements in architecture. In 2012, British architect Tony Kettle and his team began construction of the weirdest skyscraper in Europe. The 462-meter tall structure is made up of 87 floors and commercial spaces. Its unique design incorporates a sports center on its upper floors and a shopping mall on its lower levels. Number 7. AQUA Tower, Chicago, USA. The AQUA Tower is just plain weird. I'm sure it isn't something you'd expect to see on the streets of Chicago or anywhere else, but this resident skyscraper is called AQUA Tower and is located in Chicago, USA. AQUA Tower Chicago is the second highest structure in the world and home to one of the largest aqua gardens. This building has been called the Pearl of the West for its beauty and historical value. It is also home to one of the most unique structures in all of America, the penthouse apartment that is over 82 stories high and can only be reached by elevator. If that isn't weird enough, this building has been named one of the weirdest construction sites in America by USA Today. With such an amazing view, why would anyone want to live in such a strange building? The AQUA Tower in Chicago is one of the most recognizable structures in the country. It also happens to be one of the scariest and tallest structures in Chicago and was completed in 2009. Number 6. UMEDA Sky Building, Osaka, Japan. UMEDA Station in Osaka, Japan is home to possibly the most surreal skyscraper on Earth. The structure spends a lot of time being overshadowed by architectural giants such as the Tokyo Tower, the Sapporo TV Tower, and Tokyo Bay's Rainbow Bridge. While it's a building that never quite draws attention or praise from architectural connoisseurs, it remains one of those weirdest skyscrapers that shouldn't be missed by anyone. The UMEDA Sky Building in Osaka, Japan is not merely one of the world's tallest buildings, it's also one of the most peculiar. Designed by Japanese architect Hiroshi Hara, the building stands at 173 meters high. This skyscraper is one of the strangest and most amazing buildings to have ever stood. One of the main attractions of this building is the way its facade changes from day to day, depending on the lighting conditions inside the building. A unique feature of this building is the way its expanse reaches up to 40 stories high without any sides or corners. Only fences and lighting beams cut through the expanse to create wide pathways between the floors. Number 5. W350 Building, Tokyo, Japan. The W350 building is located in Minato district of Tokyo, Japan. It's the tallest wooden building in the world, and it was constructed with cross-laminated timber, which is a resource that can be produced sustainably. The building has been designed by Nikken Seiki of Tokyo, Japan. The W350 building in Tokyo, Japan is a 237-meter building currently under construction, scheduled to be completed by March 2012. It'll be 350 meters tall with 70 floors above ground and 4 basement floors below ground. One of the most fascinating buildings ever built, the W350, is located in the Shinjuku district of Tokyo and is one of the city's iconic buildings. Not only does it stand out because of its appearance, but also because of its odd size. Literally translated, it is W350, the 350 referring to the height of the building in meters. It was dubbed the W350 building, or Urban Renaissance building as well. Number 4. Phoenix Towers, Wuhan, China. Phoenix Towers in Wuhan, China is one of the weirdest skyscrapers in the world. In order to fight the haze problems in the city, they have invented a unique way to deal with the issue. Upon nighttime, these towers can be used as a smog-sucking skyscraper, which will help clean the air and get rid of all the haze problems. Weirdest skyscrapers are awe-inspiring, but also somewhat perplexing. From the odd shape of the structure to its bizarre inhabitants, this building depicts an element of the fantastic that is at odds with the more familiar aspects of urban planning. Constructed by Chestwood Architectural Industries, the complex rises to an astonishing height of 1,000 meters, and it cost about £1 billion to complete. The forms drawn by these architectural forays into the realm of the bizarre tend toward the absurd and the fantastic, often combining strange materials such as concrete and steel into structures that appear to not belong in this world. Number 3. Burj Khalifa, Dubai, UAE. The Burj Khalifa is an amazing, unique skyscraper. This list cannot be complete without a tribute. In fact, it might just be the most famous skyscraper on this list. It is also the world's tallest man-made structure in Dubai and the United Arab Emirates. Dubai is known as the Emirate of Luxury. The Burj Khalifa, one of the tallest buildings in the world, reminds visitors that it's a city of style, elegance, and wealth. What better way to showcase these attributes than through a list of absurdist architecture? This bizarre structure rises to 163 stories high, and the height alone is the weirdness. The majority of these structures were constructed between 1967 and 2011. Although they are regarded as engineering marvels by some, there are some who believe that they are idyllic representations of the Arabian desert city as envisioned by Dali and Mirza Thakrar. Number 2. Mega Biocell Skyscraper, Iran. Iran seems to have a lot of weird skyscrapers lately, but this Mega Biocell skyscraper just takes the cake. According to reports, this will be the first skyscraper of its kind, serving mostly as a massive urban farm for growing produce and raising livestock. This not only makes it a super unique landmark, but also a space-saving way to deal with Iran's dwindling food supply. The project was started by Iranian-American billionaire Semra Haq, with the goal of providing affordable housing to people with no place to live after the 2017 earthquake. His team began by experimenting with growing flowers on rooftops in Miami and looked for locations with buildings that were available for purchase. They then spent years researching how human beings would react to such an unknown structure rising above their daily routine. All these might not be necessarily weird, but the design itself is. Number 1. Elephant Building, Bangkok, Thailand. Elephant Building, Bangkok, completed in 1997, is an open-air shopping mall rising over the Thai capital. The 102-meter structure contains 32 stories and is capable of housing over 1,000 people. The shopping center is a favorite shopping spot for millions of tourists. Funded by businessmen with financial interests in neighboring nations, Thailand's shaky economic recovery is not limited to its capital, Bangkok, alone. Visitors from across the country travel to Thailand to bag cheap clothes, electronics, and alcohol. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the reason why Summit Jumse came up with this design. I know the elephant is the symbol of Thailand, but how did he manage to pull it off? Elephant Building, one of the world's tallest structures, is a palatable man-made edifice that towers majestically above the city of Bangkok. As the world's tallest residential building, it is also home to several of the city's most popular amenities. Canteens with top-quality food and drinks, and then an auditorium that can accommodate large meetings. With that, we come to the end of today's show. Tell us what you think in the comments section and which of the structures intrigue you the most. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel to get notified immediately when a new video is out. Have a great day.